Good morning, everybody. This is Liquid Kenobi here, and today we have something that came out yesterday, and it's titled New Hasbro Job Listing Reveals New Details on its Upcoming G.I. Joe Game Starring Snake Eyes. Now, I will say this, some people that I know have been saying that the G.I. Joe and the Transformers series have been working out perfectly in the comic book industry. I would get them, but, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love G.I. Joe and Transformers. I got it right here in my damn video collection right there. I love G.I. Joe and Transformers. I grew up with those shows. Especially Thundercats, He-Man. You name it, man. And I will say, you know, it's been great, man. But this, having a Snake Eyes game, that looks good. I hope it does do well. So let's get on the details and see what's going on. Let's get to the details on it. A job listing on Hasbro's website provides new details on the upcoming G.I. Joe game starring Snake Eyes, being developed by North Carolina-based studio Atomic Arcade. Look at that, bro. Batman Arkham producer Arms Christian leads the studio, and he revealed back in March 2022 that he just joined Hasbro to develop a game focused on G.I. Joe back in March 2022. He informed Game Industry, "I always had this great desire to tackle G.I. Joe and take a crack at making an amazing game with the IP because I think there's a lot of potential there. So long story short, we decided to build a studio to support that franchise, to support that game." He also informed the outlet that the game would be focused on Snake Eyes and described it as a much more edgy, contemporary, mature take on G.I. Joe to really suit what we felt we needed to have this IP and game resonate with a modern cost consumer. While Christian's comments about providing a contemporary take might give some readers pause, and it gives me pause, Christian elaborated while discussing how he had to convince Hasbro executives to greenlight the game. He shared, "It was a process of getting them comfortable with the direction he wanted to go with. That this is the type of content the market is looking for. The people who grew up with this IP and those who grew up with this IP back in the days of Real American Hero at its peak in the 80s and 90s are now fathers and uncles, and these are the mass consumers of these AAA consoles and PC platforms, and they want content that grows with them," he explained. Christian also seemed to imply that he will be telling an original Snake Eyes story with the game. If you look at what the evolution has been in the late PS3 era moving into PS4, it's been to take these ideas and craft unique experiences, taking some of the best elements of underlying IP from the source material, but creating a version specifically for the video game market and video game consumer, as opposed to taking someone else's version of the characters and trying to adapt that to the medium when that wasn't originally organically created for that medium from the get-go. To make his point, he compared his work on the Arkham series to Christopher Nolan's Batman films. At the height of the Christopher Nolan trilogy, rather than doing a game based on that Batman, working with Rocksteady, we crafted our own version of Batman that was specifically built from the ground up to be an amazing, cutting-edge, high-quality Batman game that was very much inspired by the other media and the core canon of Batman, but what it was its own unique, fresh take made for gamers from the ground up. Based on the huge success of that became the model for us across all of our portfolio at DC, he added. Furthermore, Christian made it at a point that he will seemingly be crafting an original story, he still wants to respect G.I. Joe. He explained, "There are things every creator needs to do for the medium they're creating that sometimes that we will need to push the boundaries of some of the rules and guidelines of the IP. As long as you're still being very respectful to the underlying IP and respecting the essence of it on a micro character level, as well as a macro world building level." Okay. A new job listing for a senior world level designer shares some new details about the game. It notes that the game will be a multi-platform AAA game, a bold and contemporary new take on the G.I. Joe universe starring the legendary character Snake Eyes. Specifically, the job listing implies that the game will have a mix of open world as well as closed level mechanics like similarly to the Batman Arkham City. It states that the candidate will bring passion for both open world and linear level design. Also wants a candidate to bring a minimum of 4 to 6 years game development experience and a significant contribution to a multiple ship AAA titles as a level designer and world builder. In a section labeled extra credit, it is also noted that the ideal candidate will have experience working on open world and or sandbox projects. Okay. Well, that's it. I would like to see a Snake Eyes game, though, but, nowadays, I will admit, Rocksteady did a great job on the Batman Arkham universe, man, but after what they did with the Justice League Suicide Squad, and I read reviews on it, I've looked at the videos and everything, the graphics, the way it looks, it was terrible. And what they were trying to do with the DLCs, it was ridiculous. With the Joker and with Mr. Freeze, who is Mrs. Freeze. Which is really a joke, man. A damn joke. But I do hope this Snake Eyes game does well. I hope it does. So, if there is other news about this, man, I will get into this. I will get deeper into this. So let me know what you guys think of this. This will be it for the video. If you like this video, hit the like button. Share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts about the Snake Eyes game. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you let me know in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. Alright, you guys. Catch you later. Bye.